Hey guys, hey guys, it is Razorquake back with another video, and today we are doing something a bit different. So this is my 4th anniversary special, because as you all know, July 21st is the 4th anniversary of my channel. Well, this is actually being recorded on the 15th, but it's going up on the 21st, so doesn't really matter. But anyway, so I will be doing a top 10, my top 10 Transformers figures that I own, because as many of you know, I am a big Transformers fan, so might as well, because actually in that video, someone from who I'm friends with via Discord and Transformers Earth Wars suggested that I do this, so that's what I'm doing. So, and I promise you guys, this is not just a list of 10 different Bumblebees, I swear to God. Okay. Starting with number 10. Siege Netflix Megatron. I really love this mold. A lot. I know it's been used a whole bunch of times, but I love this mold, and I love this color deco. This is my definitive version of Megatron, personally. Yet, this sword reminds me a lot of his Fall Cybertron sword. Obviously, it's not purple, but whatever. I love the paint job on this guy. This arm is a little bit loose on mine. Not, like, badly loose. Like, he can hold the sword up just fine. But, yeah, he can hold the sword up, but this arm's a little loose. But aside from that, I love this guy. I've seen some people's figures have yellowed. I'm gonna be brutally honest, I do not have a single figure in my collection that is yellowed, to be brutally honest with you. So, and I've had this guy for a long time, so. Yeah, number 10, Siege Megatron. Love this guy. Next up on the list is Legacy Galvatron. Yes, Legacy, because it doesn't have the battle damage. A lot of people are complaining about the battle damage, which I don't understand, because the battle damage, I love battle damage on figures, I don't know why. But this is the Legacy version. And, this guy's really good. I really like this guy. Yeah, only thing is, it's like, you can even see it on camera, this purple is a different shade of purple than this one. And also, sometimes these treads can get in the way. But aside from that, I really do enjoy this guy. I always love posing this guy with, like my Optimuses. Because I don't have any Hot Rods well, not entirely true. I have the Last Night Series Hot Rod. I don't have any G1 Hot Rods yet. But, this is one of my favorite figures I have. So, it was inevitable that I knew for a fact that this guy was going to be on this list. So, yeah. Kingdom/Legacy Galvatron. Love it. Next up on the list, number 8. Legacy G2 Laser Optimus Prime. I saw this guy in stores and was like, I had to have it. I do not have Scourge. I say that in quotes because when I get him, will be my G2 Nemesis Prime, and I don't have Toxitron either. But, this guy's a blast. Obviously he comes with the Matrix. This sword thing here, I thought was really cool. He even has the shoulder missiles. It's really cool. And they even went to the trouble of putting in, whenever you transform, a literal built-in gap filler. The truck mode looks spectacular. His trailer just completes the look. His trailer is a shelf up right now. But yeah, I didn't bring the trailer out he's not in truck mode right now, so. But yeah, my only issue is this guy's arms can be very strange, because they kind of just do that. But, really, it doesn't bug me as much as it bugs other people, just for the sole fact that I've found a workaround it. Some people are complaining that it just reuses the Earthrise Prime's legs. I don't care, to be brutally honest. I really don't care. I mean, it it adds to it. It adds to the articulation for sure. So, I mean, look at that freaking knee bend. Anyway, yeah, G2 Laser Prime, number 8. If I goof up at all, guys, that is because this is my first time ever doing this. So, next up, number 7, Studio Series 86 Voyager class, Ironhide. This guy. I kid you not, this is actually my first Ironhide. I'm not kidding. Aside from a Burger King toy. But this is my first Ironhide. And, this guy's a blast. All the Ironhides as of late have been awesome. Siege has been awesome. Don't care what anyone says, Earthrise is really cool too. But then when I saw this guy got announced, first I saw that Siege and Earthrise have gotten really hard to get, and then I saw this guy got announced, I'm like, yes. I'm waiting for the Ratchet. I am waiting for Ratchet. Because when he comes out, I'm so getting him, because I need my Ratchet and Ironhides to look alike. But yeah, this guy, I love the articulation on this guy, and he even has this, where it's like when you move his shoulders up and down, it's like, it doesn't look weird because it actually fills it in here. My only issue is with the weapons storage, I don't have his guns with me, they're up a shelf. This is supposed to be the weapon storage, and his guns don't really fit here on mine. His guns, I feel like his guns could be, I mean, he kind of just has, like, the generic pistols that he had in the show, but I feel like because it's Ironhide, they could have given him a slightly bigger gun. Because it's freaking Ironhide. And I do intend to get the 86 Deaths pack. Don't judge me, okay? Anyways. That was number... 7. I didn't write this down. I didn't write any of this down, by the way. Just want to make that clear. Next up, number 6. First Bumblebee on the list. This is the Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Premium Finish, Volkswagen Bumblebee. Oh, stand, buddy. And let's put the camera there. There we go. I do not understand why this mold is hated. I don't understand at all why this mold is hated at all. I love this guy so much. Because the arm swapping gimmick, that's cool. He even comes with his arm blade. He has his battle mask. I don't have his battle mask on right now, but people are saying he's inaccurate. Well, no duh. He's based on freaking concept art. The door wings are kind of a giveaway, but that doesn't really bug me. This guy, I have a lot of fun with this guy. Took me a little bit to get used to the transformation, but after I got used to that, I love this guy. And premium finish version, definitely. I love the way his face is painted. Because it's like, he has so much more emotion than the original one. And I just feel like the paint is just nicer on this one. I really like the paint job on this. Maybe the yellow's a bit more desaturated than it should be, but he was beat up. He was like a faded color. It works. It really, really works. Because he was a faded, beat up Volkswagen Beetle. Pretty simple. So, and he just got the crap beat out of him by Blitzwing, so he's gonna be like, his color is gonna be a bit faded. So, yeah, I really like the look of this guy. This is I love this guy. This is one of the guys that sits up on my desk, so, yeah, this guy was gonna be on the list, one way or another. Now, number 5, I kind of cheated a little bit. I actually put 3 guys for number 5. We got Studio Series 86 / Earthrise Starscream. This is the Studio Series 86 version. I don't have the Coronation Kit on him right now, but he's tied with Earthrise Thundercracker and Skywarp. Now, initially, I was just going to do Skywarp just because Skywarp is my favorite of the Seekers. Personally, he's actually my favorite Decepticon. But I'm like, well, they're all the same mold. That wouldn't really be too fair. So, they're all tied for 5th place. So, out of the 3, Skywarp is definitely my favorite. Aside from the Screaming Face. But all 3 of these guys are awesome. I love all 3 of these guys. It's funny because, I actually got these 2. I got these 2 off Amazon. I got these guys before him. Because, these guys were on sale on Amazon. Initially, they were like $100 on Amazon because these guys have been scalped by that point. I got these guys for, I kid you not, $70. Yes, $70 I got these guys for. That was a steal. So, I was so happy when I got these guys, and then getting him, when I saw him in stores, I'm like, I need him to complete the trio. Plus, the only other Starscream I had was the, well, actually, I have two other Starscreams. The other one's packed away. I have Power of the Prime's Voyager Starscream, and the only other Starscream I have is a deluxe, that being RID Warrior Starscream. This guy's cool too, but he's not on this list. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't show him if he was on the list. Ah, crap, I keep bumping the camera. But yeah, obviously the Siege Seeker mold I think is better, but I don't actually have any of the Siege Seeker molds yet. I'm waiting till I can get this guy for an affordable price in the Siege mold. One day, I will get you in the Siege mold, I swear to God. After I get him, that's when I'll get these two. And obviously I'm going to get the Rainmakers too. But, I love the articulation. The only thing is they don't have wrist swivels. None of these guys do. And they also don't have waist swivels. Starscream has the opening hands, which, that's really cool. I like how they actually did implement the opening and closing hands on him. So that's really cool. So yeah, 5th place, tied. The Earthrise Seeker mold. So yeah, I kind of cheated on that one, but you know what? I don't care. Oh, Starscream just fell. Set you back up, Starscream. There we go. Next up, in 4th place, Transformers Studio Series Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Bumblebee. I just got this guy really recently. I got him, like, actually just a couple of days ago. I had been looking for actually, had it not been him, I would have put the Revenge of the Fallen one on this list. I had been looking for this guy ever since he got revealed, and I could never find him, so I just ordered him. Dark of the Moon is one of my favorite movies. Personally, my favorite, do not judge me, but The Last Knight is my favorite of the first 5. Don't you freaking judge me. Also, that was my favorite Bumblebee design. This is definitely my second favorite. I love what they did here. I love this mold too. I love what they did with the chest here. So instead of doing it as a different mold, they molded this section here to try to make it look like kind of the roll cage he had on his chest, because he had a bit more of an armored up look in this movie. And they even gave him the spoiler. My only issue is this door wing here is a little bit loose, but that's okay. And also his waist is a little bit tight, but that's about it. I love the color scheme on this. He's missing a little bit of paint on the shoulders here, but that's about it. And yes, I have his gun plugged in there for now. He's missing a little bit of paint on his shoulders, but it's fine. But oh god, yeah, this guy. Oh, that was my fault. His hips are not loose at all. His legs are actually pretty tight on mine. I love this guy. Love it. And he even has the unmasked head sculpt. Because the, focus. The 07 and the Revenge of the Fallen version had the Battle Mask one. This guy does not, which I like. Alright, so that was number 4. Number 3, number 3 was a tough one. But, ultimately had to come down to Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Voyager Class Soundwave. This guy is so much fun. I love this guy. This guy is an absolute blast. The way his knees bend, love it. He's got a big freaking rifle. He has Ravage in there. You can open his chest, put Ravage in there. This is actually not part of him. This is actually an accessory that came with Ravage. It's like a missile thing that was supposed to be for Ravage. But it's obviously meant to be the end of Soundwave Sonic canon, obviously. But yeah, this guy, I love this guy. His alt mode is kind of meh, but then again, they had to make something up. Because people have said time and time again, when it comes to the Studio Series Bumblebee movie figures, we never saw them transform so they could focus on the robot mode. So they could just make up whatever they wanted for the alt mode. Soundwave, I think he was supposed to be like like an aircraft or a tank. I don't remember what he was supposed to be, but it came out as just like Green Goblin's glider, to be honest with you. But yeah, my only issue really is that he has the Titans Return Trigger Happy issue where you can't move his arms out when they're forward because of the way his shoulders are designed, because they move out like that. So I'm not really a big fan of that, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm not about to spend $150 on a third-party one just for that issue. Especially because it's going to be out of scale with the rest of my guys. So, and besides, this guy is spectacular. I got lucky and I was able to find him and Ravage together at Walmart. So that was perfect. And no, I'm not saying Ravage was in the chest. I'm just saying they were right next to each other. So I was able to get them both right then and there. So that way this gimmick wouldn't have been useless to me for a while. Number two. Number two. This was an obvious one for me. Actually, this one was like a mixed bag. Actually, this guy almost made number one, but we'll get to number one here in a second. Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Okay, everybody said it, and I'm inclined to agree. This is the best Studio Series Bumblebee that they released. This guy, I kid you not, I transformed this guy like 40 times. This guy is so much fun. I love this guy. This guy's a blast. I cannot get over how much fun this guy is. I'm a little disappointed he doesn't come with two guns, because in the movie he had the two guns. And also, this is not the variant with the better painted face. Actually, I think this face... Come on. Focus. There we go. I actually think this is more accurate to the movie, because he actually did have the yellow around his eyes in the movie. So while I do think the other variant does look better, this is more accurate. Honestly, it doesn't bug me at all. My only other gripe would be that the arm blade isn't painted, but that's really it. Because, I mean, on the, on VW Bumblebee it was painted, but this one it's not. And also, I did check, this is actually not the same gun that comes with B-127. This is actually a different arm cannon. But yeah, this guy is so much fun. Whenever I was animating him in the Bumblebee vs. Barricade stop motion, I loved filming with this guy so much. And the weapon storage in vehicle mode works so well, except for the cannonball, but the arm blade, it literally stores underneath the vehicle. And also, the kibble tucks in so goddamn well, I love it. And they also put in the windows as separate pieces on the doors, so that way we don't have any transparent plastic issues. But yeah, number two, Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. And before we get to number one, we are going to go over some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the list. So we got another... So, first one is actually kind of, I'm doing 2 in 1 again. Siege, Sideswipe, and Siege Red Alert. Well, Netflix Sideswipe and Siege Red Alert. So, I love these molds. He was my first Siege figure. I just got him at a convention recently. These guys, I love these guys so much. They're so much fun. I love this mold. I know it's been used a whole bunch, but I love this mold. Actually, funny story. So, Red Alert doesn't have his light bar anymore, because what happened is I was doing a little bit of a mixing and mashing, and currently his... What's left of his light bar is stuck inside Sideswipe's back, so, yeah. But, that's on my part, to be honest. But, he doesn't come with a shoulder launcher, and he doesn't come with a normal gun, but, these guys are so much fun. They didn't quite make the list just because I enjoyed the other ones a bit better, but nothing to take away from these guys. These guys are a blast. And also, I've seen, hold on, let me grab... If I remember... Oh, crap, I don't have any blast effects with me. If I remember, I think you can plug blast effects onto Red Alert's, little horns here to make it look like the Circuit Trouble episode where he was, like, freaking out. Auto Berserk, there we go. Make it look like the Auto Berserk episode where he was freaking out a lot. So, yeah. I love the battle damage on him. I wish there was more on him. I know there's a battle damage variant of him in the Netflix line, but, yeah, these guys are fun. Love these guys. I know this mold's been used a lot, but I don't care. I love this mold. Next up on the honorable mentions list, We got kind of another tie. Yes, another one. I promise you this is the last 2-in-1 special. I promise you. But they are the same mold, so I'm putting them in here. Studio Series Dark of the Moon, Ratchet, as well as Nest Ratchet. So, those of you, I had to show this guy in this video, because if you don't, those of you who do not know, this was my first ever video. Me reviewing this guy. He was my first ever video on the channel. I got this guy when he first came out, so yay, because he's scalped like crazy now. But yeah, this was my first ever review on the channel. I actually just got Nest Ratchet for my birthday. And this guy, I love. So this guy, I hence realized, is really tight. Like, really, really tight. Only issue is, I got an issue with which arm is it? I think it's... I don't know which arm it is. I think it might be this one. That, this arm, I've had an issue... Yeah, it is. That, this arm's popped off on me a couple times, but it's really easy fix. I just realized I don't have his bumper pulled down, but... Yeah, I had to show this guy for sure. I love the paint job on this Ratchet. I love the paint job on him. But Dark of the Moon has my favorite version... It is my favorite painted version of Ratchet, so... I got no issues with this guy. I love both of these so much. And just the paint job on this guy is awesome, but I have a soft spot for this guy. So, that is... I picked 5 honorable mentions. I just want to make that clear. Next one, Origin Bumblebee. Love this guy. This guy's awesome. He kind of got outshined by, Galvatron, but, I really do, I always have a blast with this guy. I love his flying saucer mode. His transformation can be a bit stubborn for me, but I absolutely just, this guy's a blast. I have no regrets getting this guy. I have a blast effect plugged into him, but whatever. But, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. This is one of my shelf bots, to be honest. Or one of my desk bots, to be honest. Then, second to last runner-up is Legacy G-Axis. Do I really need to explain why? Articulated hands, really big guns, awesome articulation, like, dude, that knee bend. I don't really think I really need to give this guy much of an introduction. Just Legacy G-Axis, that's really it. Now, this guy, he was so close to making the list. Studio Series Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Bumblebee. This guy was so close to making the list. But I ended up picking Soundwave over him, but nothing to take away from this guy. This guy, I don't regret getting this guy at all. I don't have his guns with me right now. His guns are over there, but my only issue really is that his arm is a little tight getting off, and it kind of scares me sometimes, but yeah, War for Cybertron Bumblebee. I love this guy so much. Definitely one of my favorites. Now, for the my number one favorite Transformers figure I own. Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee movie, Premium Finish, Voyager Class, Optimus Prime. That was a mouthful. So, this guy is my favorite Transformer I own for a number of reasons. One, he looks spectacular. Like the Premium Finish version, I don't care what anyone says, the Premium Finish version looks so much better. He even has the painted back, for God's sake. He's got battle damage on his arms, on his shoulders, and even on his legs. And while the truck mode may not be the most accurate, but they were basing him off of concept art. But in reality, he's a flat-nosed truck. It is that simple. The only real thing with the paint that I'm a little confused about is, what is that? I don't really understand what that is. Love the engineering on this guy. The way the shoulders move out and then this moves out to accommodate that is just awesome. This gun is freaking insane. I love it. God, I cannot say enough about this guy. This is by far my favorite Transformers figure I own. And this guy has the Autobot symbols. The original version doesn't even have the Autobot symbols. And here's the thing. This, it is not... I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but his thighs here, in person, looks like actual metal. It's not. It is just plastic, but it actually looks like metal. Which I love. Like, it's not very often you see a figure painted so well it actually looks like metal. Because this... Yeah, this is plastic, but it does feel like metal. Even the legs a bit kind of have that finish there, too. All the, like, gray and silver bits, they all look... They actually look... It's not really coming across well on camera, but it looks like actual metal, which I love. And that... I know a lot of people complain about the head sculpt. I love that. Personally... I love the head sculpt. It may not be accurate to the movie, but I love it. I don't have the Rise of the Beast version yet, but I swear to God, I'm gonna get him. But, yeah. Anyways, that was my top 10 Transformers figures that I own, and my 4th anniversary special. I'm gonna get my top 3 up here. The frick did I put? Oh, he's back there. Let's get a Bumblebee right there. And we will grab Soundwave and put him here too. Yep, top 3 right here. Well, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with my choices. Or if you think there's a figure I own that should have been on this list. But anyways, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.